the president of Nigeria will come and worship at the camp. She won't look up presidential lounge. Presidential lodge, she do furnish here from head to toe.
With her money?
Is
it with her money? With her own money to furnish the place?
Then,
collecting contribution from members or our own pocket?
No, they were announced.
Okay, they were announced from the camp.
You have project.
They were announced in their church
that we have a project.
Okay.
Anybody that wants to donate towards it.
They now use to go and furnish where president will come.
You know she will not do anything that is substandard.
Benny, she has
so
class.
At the end of the day, personal because it will be above and beyond. Okay. Congress room, anything, hospitality room, àìmọye furniture tó wà ńbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ personal furniture tí ẹni wọn ò mú nǹkan kan jáde ńbẹ̀ ó fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ ránṣẹ́ lọ sí màmá fún màmá Adébóyè ni ó dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn for the opportunity to serve in that place for 27 years la fi ṣiṣẹ́ ńbẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni anything to jẹ́ personal thing tí ẹ jáde ńbẹ̀.
But they cannot go into the can they still go? I'm
not saying anything. I'm not saying everything they did was all their money. I
understand. You say people contribute. They were announced in the church. People will contribute to, and she will have their money too.
But Pastor and his wife will tell you, we pay towards this project. Ye buy ni àwọn gan ti fi síbẹ̀ látàkù ara wọn. Ìyẹn ló máa encourage àwa náà láti dáwó. Pé ńgbà tí pastor ti sọ ilé àjẹ́ káwa náà ká support pastor because it's for a good cause.
Somebody said
dialysis center tó wà ní hospital wa Healing Strides. Wọ́n ṣe dialysis fún àwọn tó ní kidney problem ní ọ̀fẹ́. Wọ́n ṣe dialysis fún wọn láì gba kọ́bọ̀.
So wọ́n kàn labour lásán bẹ̀ yẹn. Ládùúrú labour yẹn.
Pásítọ̀ máa sọ fún wa wípé adopt a patient. Pé dialysis treatment ẹ̀yọ kan bóyá cost 30,000. How many do you want to pay for? Individual. And so that I want you on a cover while one hospital yẹn a ṣe dialysis fún wọn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Cancer screening center ní Surulere the same ni.
Anybody can walk in. Hello ma. That place you mentioned, is it anybody that can go into the place? Anybody, or it has to be member alone?
It's anybody.
And they will get the help.
And you will see it, their dialysis. In fact, if by any chance you get a documentary of the CSR, that was why Baba Adeboye made the general assistant to the general overseer on corporate social responsibility. That was the CSR. Tí ẹ bá wo mọ nǹkan kan. Màá mú ìwé sí Mumble America by next week. Màá mú ìwé CSR wá fún yín kẹwo iṣẹ́ tí Ìdòwú Olúyọ̀mádé ṣe. The thing they did for that CSR.
Ẹ̀rọ alẹ́ tí kí ló ń jẹ́ CSR rẹ̀ ní ti gbàgbé àwọn kankan. What is CSR forgotten?
Wọ́n wá under study program wọn láti wo kí náà ṣe ṣe. Incubator tó wà ní Island Maternity lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣíjú ló rà lọ síbẹ̀. Ìyẹn ò tiẹ̀ come under redeem arise ṣíjú ló gbé incubator lọ síbẹ̀ tó kọ́ hospital fún wọn ní àwọn villages ní àti classroom àti tó ṣe well fún wọn ní Abuja and the environs.
Now my question, ma, when they were doing all this, did they think the redeem belongs to them? Or what?
No, they did not think the redeem belonged to them. They believed that they were working for Baba and they were helping Baba to fulfill his dream. And they were fulfilled what they were doing. They were doing good.
Somebody said, could it be that the way they were giving money to Gio and buying things for him could be one of the reasons? Probably Gio thought the money they are making is huge.
I don't know what happened. But all I can say is that a lot of Baba fúnra wọn no bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé Ìdòwú Olúyọ̀mádé ní bàbá kékeré.
Nínú church kò sí bí tọ́ta ò sí.
Kind of referring to it pé bóyá táwọn bá lọ ẹni tó máa succeed àwọn rẹ̀ so wọ́n ti ra ọ̀tá fún. Ọ̀tá yìí ò gan náà kà láàrin àwọn tó jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pastor yìí tí wọ́n fẹ́ kó kúrò ní exalted position. ẹ̀yin ojú bàbá. Ṣebí you know Pastor Fafora in America?
No.
He has a program on YouTube, open pulpit.
Okay.
Hello program lórí YouTube, open pulpit. He's a redeemed pastor, Fafora. Hello. Ara nǹkan tóun náà sọ nìyẹn wípé ní ibi tí Ìdòwú àti Ṣíjú fi ara ṣiṣẹ́ sí ní Redeemed Christian Church of God. Pé tí wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kò yẹ kí punishment yẹn tó yìí. Ìgbà wo ni ẹni wọn lè lọ kì í ṣe tí wọ́n náà. Àwọn kan ṣe wọ́n kọ́kọ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni pé church yẹn orúkọ wọn náà fi sí. Ṣèmọ́dẹ̀ ti rí pé kò sórúkọ wọn sìn níbẹ̀ ìsìn.
Thank you, my sister.
Torí tó orúkọ wọn bá wà níbẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n lè lọ rà á? Wọ́n lè rà á náà.
Thank you for shedding more light. Thank you for shedding more light and probably correcting one or two impressions. You know, we are not part of them. It's whatever we see on social media. We just joke about and we move. We joke about it because I never knew a time is coming.
When the wahala started, I said, Pastor, you know about that sorrow. When the time is right,
No, I pity the likes of Odutola kí wọ́n láyà. He will not talk. I said the likes of
Ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn Pastor Tọ́lá ọ̀tọ̀ tún ní tàwọn yẹn.
Kò yàtọ̀ síra wọn náà, they are almost the same thing.
Àwọn yẹn tí wọ́n yàtọ̀ òfin tó set àwọn up lọ́hùn ó yàtọ̀ sí tiwa ń bí. Àwọn fúnra wọn orúkọ wọn ni wọ́n fi gbà lónìí, wọ́n fi kọ́ church, wọ́n fi wẹ̀ pé ní kan so lè gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. So they can take the church and make it their own. So it is different. And then again, what everybody is trying to look at is that they are doing so much, so very much. You cannot now tell them that you will take things away from them. According to what Pastor Tola said, you cannot now say that you are going to take you are not ready to take the liability of the church.
You have only supported what I have been saying. They are saying I am a worker. I am working for God. When you are not the owner of the church, you are only wasting your time and your resources. As long as that person, the day the person does not need you again, if they can do away with the like of Kilonje, Tony Rapu, do away with Itwa, do away with Odutola, do away with a lot of people. Àti ẹ̀gbọ́kẹ́jẹ́ burú tiwa.
Tí ọ̀rọ̀ Itwa tún yàtọ̀, tí Itwa yàtọ̀.
It's part of it. Ṣebí tí Itwa fẹ́ marry, Itwa wanted to marry, náà ní kó kúrò.
Nǹkan tó fa tí Itwa ni wípé wọ́n wá àwọn ṣẹ́rí wọ́n máa ń sọ pé àwọn governing council àwọn arúgbó tó wà ní káàmpù yẹn àwọn yẹn gan-an ń dá gbogbo wàhálà lẹ̀ tó ń kó sí bàbá Adébóyè lọ́fun.
Okay.
Wọ́n ní doctrine redeem ni the doctrine is that ẹni tó bá divorce
must not marry again. Yes.
You will remain single for life.
Ayé àbá bàjẹ́.
So wọ́n wá lọ àwọn wá sọ wípé Itwa divorce ó wá remarry pé he can no longer be the parish pastor.
I remember I was part of it then.
Head of the church. And as at that time, Auntie Adoni, he was not the only one tó fi yẹn mú. Òfin yẹn náà mú Professor Abuaba tó jẹ́ pastor wọn ní parish Victoria Island. I think Resurrection, no, not Resurrection, Resurrection ni ti Itwa. Kí lorúkọ parish wọn ní BIE, ibẹ̀ ni Professor Abuaba kì í ṣe pastor. Bàbá yẹn náà at 80 something, he stepped down. Nígbà táwọn Itwa náà láti step down. But nǹkan tó wá Itwa náà lára ní pé ládùúgbò gbogbo iṣẹ́ tá a ṣe ń bí ẹ̀gbọ́n irú nǹkan báyìí òun náà dẹ̀ rọra find the way ó lọ set up nǹkan ti tiẹ̀. So that one is even different from even tàwọn Pastor ID yìí. Pastor ID ìyàwó ẹ̀ pé 60 ó ṣe party.
Party yẹn náà wà sensitive at that time. She committed an error. We are talking of 3 people in a family, a member of your church.
Yes.
But what I want to believe is that if they were ordinary people, they will not do anything. If those people were ordinary people.
Mi ò sọ wípé it was right. I am not saying so. But nǹkan kan tó máa ń kọ́ sí mi ni pé bí Ṣíjú, Pastor ID àti màmá àti bàbá Adébóyè ṣe close to. Tí wọ́n bá sọ fún pé kó má ṣe party yẹn ṣe èrò kó má ṣe.
But you are talking about a rich man. ó ṣe party kọ́ lọ́rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn. I want to believe if the party.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ come to náà nìyẹn pé sábàbí ní party yìí, it was not the issue.
It is even like deeper than you and I.
Planning how to get this church.
And
they now fell into that.
It is deeper than me and you.
That trap.
It is deeper than you and me. Abi me and you, Denny. It's deeper. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn is deeper than you and me.
Ojú Ọlọ́run tó gbogbo.
Ṣẹ́gun, thank you ma for shedding light.
Nǹkan tó ká mi lára tí mo fi phone yìí pé we needed to set up, and some people need to speak about these people kí àwọn èèyàn mọ iṣẹ́ dáadáa tí wọ́n ṣe and not judge a book by the cover.
Now, Auntie, you are talking about iṣẹ́ any sùúrù, Auntie. Can you please just hold on níbi tẹ́ dé yìí? You are talking about iṣẹ́ dáadáa tó ń ṣe. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn ni lẹ́tà tèmi náà ti wá? Hello?
Ọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn as well.
They were our provincial pastors. They were our provincial pastor when I was sent away. So what are you saying? They never cared.
What year did your husband pass that you got your letter?
2005. Okay, it was not yet the pastor then. It was not the pastor.
It was not.
Yes, it was ESCOM. It was ESCOM.
It was not him. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't him.
Yeah, it was not him. Yeah. But thank you for correcting that.
But then again, ṣé mọ̀ wípé tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ òun ni, ṣé mọ̀ pé they are all men under authority.
Authority
burúkú. Under Pastor ID. I know many widows. Sherry, even being pay escort, you saw well, any ọmọ jẹ́jẹ́ ni kini kan you know. Ìgbà tí ayé tí bí pé jẹ ní abẹ́ Pastor ID àti Pastor Ṣíjú, ìgbà tọ́kọ ẹ̀ wà láyé kò jẹ́rú ayé bẹ́ẹ̀.
Oh, that's good.
Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n kọ́lé fún ní pòlì?
No, I don't. That's good to know. That's good. I've been wondering pé mi ò mọ bí tán wà. I don't know anything about her.
Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó lọ school nílùú òyìnbó, wọ́n sanwó school àwọn ọmọ nílùú òyìnbó náà.
Who was playing it?
Àìmọye èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé wọn ti ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní bọ́dì tí wọ́n Pásítọ̀ Ìdòwú Ìlúyọ̀mádé àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí. Nǹkan kan tó ẹ̀ ń dí àwọn sí èmi ni pé wọ́n ní ojú àánú. Kò sí ẹni tó sunkún lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn tó padà jáde láì nu ẹkún ojú ẹ̀ kúrò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èmi tí mò ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ìwídò ni mí. Wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sanwó school o, but every time ni pastor mama bí mi pé ṣé mo wà all right. Are you sure? Because of that, èmi náà fi ṣe pastor in charge of widows and single parents. Any widow tó bá wà ní church has to register with me. Pastor Ìdòwú Ìlúyọ̀mádé ló set up that department called Abyss Club. Abyss Club. Èmi ni pastor in charge of Abyss Club. Anybody that is a widow or a single parent comes to me. We pay school fees. We rent houses, we pay their house rent. We get jobs for them. We empower them with business that they will do.
Thank you.
We look after the children.
Thank you for shedding light so that we can move ahead. We can move on.
Pastor gbọ́dọ̀ rí èèyàn kankan tí ó go through problem.
But if that was the case, why did they have a party after losing 3 members of their church same day?
Ìyẹn ni mo ṣe ń sọ fún yín wípé
that was very insensitive. No.
Ẹ tún wá jẹ́ kí n tún fún yín ní background to that party again. Herbert and his family died on the 10th of February. Ṣíjú Ìlúyọ̀mádé's birthday is 8th of January. She had picked the 11th of February as the day she would have a party.
Okay.
But all of a sudden,
sure.
Herbert died with his family on the 10th.
Yes, I'm going.
Before they are dead, before anything, láti ìgbà tí Ṣíjú ti sọ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe party ló ti pick 11th of February. And she now said at one of the meetings that we had, pé ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run kan sọ fún pé kò ń change date yẹn.
Okay.
Adẹ̀ni pé date wo ló fẹ́ mú. Ó dẹ̀ lóun máa change ẹ̀ sí. Was it now 11 to 17th or 18th of February, which was a week or so after that 11th. So if it had been the original party that she wanted to have, it would have been ìjọ tí gbogbo Nàìjíríà jí láti gbọ́ announcement wípé Herbert's school, that would have been the day of the party. But God knows why he ministered to her to change the date.
So are you saying she has changed the date before the incident?
She had changed the date.
Okay. So how many weeks? Like 3 weeks after?
She had changed the date.
Okay.
The original date would have been 11th of February.
Okay.
Which would have been the date 124 Herbert Fuwani Church. Níjọ́ tí pastor gun pulpit tó 24 Herbert Fuwani Church tó ń sun ẹkún bí ọmọ kékeré lórí pulpit. That was the day tó yẹ kán ṣe party yẹn.
Okay.
But she had changed it.
So when the incident now happened. So that is why I'm now
saying.
Auntie, when the incident now happened, why didn't she cancel the party totally?
That is why I am saying that I cannot talk about that. That is an error. It's inexcusable, but I cannot talk about it. But what was agreed was that scale it down.
It's not scaling down. Cancel totally. 3 people. Father, mother, and 1 son.
Ani auntie, nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn, kò sí anybody tó lè controvert ẹ̀. Òdodo ọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ìyẹn mo ṣe sọ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí èèyàn jìn sí kòtò tí wọ́n ti gbẹ́ sílẹ̀ fún.
Kò jìn sí kòtò, wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tán fẹ́ ṣe ni. They did what they wanted to do.
I will not speak about that because I don't know what is in her mind. Ó ní mò ń sọ fún yín, èmi fúnra mi lẹ́yìn tí gbogbo kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Mo lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run wípé Olúwa, tí ó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi, ẹ dáríjì mi. Should I have told these people we pay cancel party or because postpone? Because the onus is on all of us to tell someone we cancel.
But Manti, how come you know the information about other things and this party thing you don't want to talk about it?
Sorry, kéèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ni gbogbo wa padà lọ lọ́jọ́ kẹrin tá bá kú.
Lọ bí kankan bá kú àti.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, nǹkan burúkú ni, àjálù burúkú ni fún family yẹn. And continuation of that party, even after that, èmi fúnra mi, mo tọrọ àforíjì lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé, should I have spoken up wípé ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe party? Bó ṣe rí ibi tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ náà ṣe wá yé mi tó ni pé, àti gbogbo àwọn ará camp gbogbo wọn náà máa wá sí party yìí o.
Ará camp náà wà ńbẹ̀.
Gbogbo wa la wà ńbẹ̀. Gbogbo wa pátá la wà ńbẹ̀. The only person tí ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màmá àti bàbá o.
Ṣẹ́yìn náà lọ party, were you there?
Mo wà ńbẹ̀ o.
Okay.
Gbogbo wa pátápátá la wà ńbẹ̀. Ọlọ́run kó dáríjì gbogbo wa. Ibi tá ti ṣe yẹn mo mọ̀ yẹn pé why tèmi náà tiẹ̀ káṣẹ̀ ni mo ti sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká cancel party yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká postpone party. Bó ṣe rí nǹkan kan tèmi kàn mọ̀ nípa orí tí ṣíjú mú wáyé wípé kò sí nǹkan kan tó mọ̀ ṣe lójú àwọn èèyàn. Tí ó bá ṣe party yẹn wọ́n yẹ after tí a bá ti kú, èébú tán bu yẹn náà yìí máa kú.
No, that's a lie, man. No, I'm not going to agree. Nobody will talk if she postpone it.
Ṣé kí n sọ kankan? Ẹ lè sọ pé that's a lie. That is your own opinion.
Even if it's 6 months, nobody will talk.
Had always been judged.
She did that party 3 weeks before.
Had always been judged by the people because of her appearance. They have always judged her by appearance.
If you watch my video, I talk to people. I say, Shiju is not pretending. She's just herself. That is the way she has been from the onset. And Redeem embrace her that way.
You know she's not.
They never complain.
You know that.
Why are they complaining now?
She's not pretending. I know that. But she had always been under the microscope of the people judging her because how can a pastor's wife dress like this? How can she wear makeup? Her makeup is too much. Her wig is too much. So, aṣọ is too flashy. Kini kan.
Hold on, ma. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá dúró ń bí báyìí. Mo ti fò. Yes, ma. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró ń báyìí torí time. Almost 1 hour left you see sọ̀rọ̀ ma.
Yeah, it is okay.
Ẹ ti take over. 1 hour.
It is
took
okay.
over totally.
But I thank God for the opportunity
yes,
to come to you one-on-one.
I'm glad you shed light too. Yes.
You know.
At least people are able to see that what Aduni is saying is making sense. Indirectly, you backed up what I've been saying. Unconsciously, you back up what I've been saying. Even while you are trying to clear and clear.
Exactly. Especially Teni Baba is rubbing salt. How can Baba go to City of David and not give Idowu Yomade his flowers?
His flowers. Share video. Is it this video you are talking of? Is it this video?
Yes.
This one?
Yes. Okay,
that is why you are upset. That yellow being.
Yes.
Okay.
I am not really upset, really. I'm not really upset. I'm not really upset.
He didn't give them the flower.
And also because of a little bit of misinformation here and there to let you know the real story behind the thing. So you know, so Esco ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ church, Ìdòwú ló parí ẹ̀, kìíní kan, Esco ní nǹkan kan nínú church yẹn rárá. Èyí tó kọ́ ní old building tí wọ́n wà. Ìdòwú ló.
Maybe Baba has forgotten how that place started. All Baba is concerned is that they are not owing money anymore. They are done paying.
Maybe
Baba does not even remember they exist as it is. Their chapter is closed.
Yeah.
Then there is nothing that has beginning that does not have end. When they were doing it for others,
we were just tenants.
You know they were not the first to go through it.
We did not even come to dedicate even this sanctuary. We didn't dedicate anything. What they gbé sórí helicopter, ẹ sọ̀kalẹ̀ sórí roof church.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n sọ̀kalẹ̀ sórí helicopter ìjọ yẹn tí gbogbo èèyàn kúnlẹ̀ tán rá bàbà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Nígbà tí Ìdòwú gan bẹ̀rẹ̀ fundraising fún church yẹn, bàbá gan pẹ̀lú àwọn tán kọ́kọ́ bá wa dáwó, wọ́n dá 10 million. Àwọn dẹ̀ try you.
Àwọn náà dá 10 million gbà yẹn. Àwọn ṣe ní dá 10 million. Àwọn Papa family ń tọ́jú bàbá. Ṣèbó náà náà fẹnu ara wọn sọ lé nìyẹn. Gbogbo àwọn church Amẹ́ríkà yẹn ti gbẹ́ lọ́lùbà. Papa family náà ni wọ́n nà. Wọ́n tọ́jú bàbá. Wọ́n tọ́jú bàbá dáadáa.
So Baba forgot to give them their flowers.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi gbogbo ara ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn. Ọba rọ́jú kí Ìdòwú pé kó pé 70 kó dẹ̀ retire. That would have been the best.
Okay, and he's almost 70. Oh, he's almost 70. Oh, he should be like 65, 66, Abi.
He's 65 this year.
I'm alright in Ghanaian. 65 going to 70. Okay, they will have just given him 5 years more and let him retire.
Yes,
proudly.
70 will be retired now.
Like Benny, like what happened in the Winners. They shouldn't have just retired them just like that. You know? I mean, they shouldn't have sent. No, I want one send the one away, but kind of, one send the one away. No, oh, Lagbara. Let's see if every other person. Thank you so much, ma. Oh, Lagbara, ta ló pè mí yìí. Àwọn la bá sọ̀rọ̀ tán. A má jàgbé call mọ́. So this is what